And Central's 45-38 win over Weatherford on Friday night, quarterback Malachi Brown might have played the best game he's ever played in a Bobcats uniform. He ended up with 370 total yards and 6 touchdowns, 3 through the air and 3 on the ground. His stat line was impressive, but his overall performance was one that shined. The junior took over and found his groove early on, making the right reads, completing his passes, and finished the first 2 drives 12 for 12, $116, and 2 touchdowns. He was the spark plug the Bobcats needed to get the rest of the team going, and head coach Brent Davis thinks he outplayed Weatherford's 4-star quarterback.
He's gotten better and better. I mean, this time last year he had played 3 games, at a varsity 6A level, coming off a freshman season where he only played like 4 games that year, because of an injury. So the more he plays, the better he gets, and he's got really good confidence now. Not to brag about it, but he did outplay him, and that's not easy to do. He had 3 touchdowns in the air and 3 on the ground. He outthrew him in the yards, and we had 28 first downs. 28 first downs. That's a ton, and that means you're driving the ball. That means you're being consistent. We always talk about first downs are the most important part of our offense because they always turn into touchdowns. And so 28 first downs, and that's your quarterback being efficient.
Friday's win gets the Bobcats headed in the right direction in District 3-6A. Last week, Davis thought his team started district against the 2 best teams. With 1 down, they're on to the next one. This week, they go on the road to face number 24 Trinity, who beat the Bobcats 70-28 last season and are coming off a 42-7 win over LD Bell. But it's all about confidence, and with a young Bobcats team, a win like Friday's goes a very long way.
Getting 1 at home under our belt was huge, because the way this thing kind of sets up is you got to find a way to win 3 of these games. Now that won't get you in the playoffs, but it's really hard not to be if you can win 3. Until we got to hold our serve at home. We got one Friday. Now we got Abilene in a couple of weeks at home, and then we get LD Bell at home, and those 3 are 3 that we got to take care of somehow, find a way. And the road games are going to be tough too. I mean, obviously this week with Trinity, and then we got Richland, who's athletic everywhere, and then of course Halton, the defending champ. So this district is just really even. There's not. I would say Trinity is outstanding, and the rest of us are above average, and it's just one of those years where every week it's going to be kind of like it was Friday.